Hey guys, okay, I'm gonna finally do a taste test on the beef birria from Trader Joe's. I've heard mixed things in the group. Hold on, you guys, it's hot out here. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 91 degrees
Okay, it
Fahrenheit.
feels like it.
Tonight, expect a low of 65
Whew.
degrees.
Okay, anyway. um, okay, so I'm in a few Trader Joe's groups. I've heard mixed things, but most people say it's good, really good. But most of the complaints are quality control complaints, like maybe not enough meat, or they were expecting like big portions of meat, but obviously like at the portions, as you can kind of tell from the shape of it, that the box and everything, and you can, when you're in the store, you can just kind of slide it out and you can see how much is in the when you get it before you even buy it. So I did that because I was like, I'd seen the complaints and I was like, let me look. And some were saying it's too salty. Some were saying it's more fatty, or some were saying one batch was good, the next batch wasn't as enough meat, too much fat, whatever. Um, First and foremost, I do think the portion was pretty decent for this size. This amount. Um, because it was $7.99, but at the store near me, it's $11.99 a pound, and for half a pound, that's about what you would pay. Almost, you might pay a little less, depending. And the amount of meat, though, was more than what I got for half a pound at the store. So they're saying it's, well, because they're saying it's a pound, but um, what I did also notice is there's a lot of meat. It's very tender. There wasn't a lot of fat in my portion. Um, I have a picture I'm gonna put up when you know, when I'm done. It to me, as far as the flavoring, I did have to add some stuff, just because personally for me it wasn't seasoned enough. Um, it but I can see how some people would say it's too salty. Everyone has different tastes when it comes to salt. Season. So some people would say it's too salty. For me, I tasted it before I did it. And it was decent, but it needed more seasoning to me. Now the thing is, also what I liked about this one is there was a lot of the broth. So I followed the directions. Cause remember I was reading it earlier. I'm glad I read it because I was gonna do it how I usually do it. And I just want to show the plate already, guys. Okay, so here's my tacos. These were fried in bacon grease that I had from leftover from yesterday, and then I had to add some canola oil after because it ran out. But um, I'm not gonna eat them all right now, so I think these will hold up. Yeah, they're not gonna be as crispy later, but they'll still be good to eat because it's tacos, and I don't really care. The crispiness is good, but I can still eat them without the crispiness. So this is some of these are for my dinner too later, and I'm so glad because they're done. I don't have to sit in front of that hot stove. You guys, it was hot, and just even when I turned it off, I was just like, whoa. Um, there was broth, so I did all that. I did all my taco shell first while it was stewing, simmering, and I was just impressed with the amount of meat and that there wasn't a lot of fat. But like I said, everyone knows quality control hits hit and miss with a lot of things. Because the next package, I probably wouldn't get it again there because I would just go to a store and get it. El Super, Superior, something like that. But I'm glad I got to try it. I do think though also that the store versions that when you go to their hot delis, the seasoning is way better because they're making it kind of there, and it's not, just made in a kind of mass produced situation. So it's a little different, obviously. But I'm glad I tried it because I hadn't seen it. It was a really on a random thing. I went to Traders that day. I went early in the day actually that time. For something else, and I was noticing everything that's been talked about in the group that keeps running out everywhere was in stock. So I was like, okay, I just happened to be going on a freezer, and they did have a lot of these. Not maybe full capacity, but they had enough. And because some places they were selling out, and I think it's not going to be there all the time. So um, now I'm going to get to tasting it. But like I said, I did add some seasonings and okay, you know how you guys, I got that cheese from the store, right? From the deli. The Oaxaca, I think it's called. But I personally, I looked at it and it was melting, not really that fast, but maybe I didn't do it fast enough or in time because the tortillas were starting to kind of burn because I went to the refrigerator real quick to get to get the cheese and everything. And I just prefer the Monterey Jack. I just put the Monterey Jack. I had found some shredded Monterey Jack in the back of the freezer, and I found this soda. So I was happy I looked because I did have those slices of Monterey Jack that are almost gone from the last time I made tacos. But I'm just gonna stick with my Monterey Jack. And you know what else is crazy is the Monterey Jack I had in there before was the Taco Bell one with the ranch that you can buy, or you can just make it, get regular Walmart Monterey Jack, and then put, you know, the ranch is way cheaper. But so I'm gonna see. But I'm glad I got to see the Oaxaca. I'm gonna taste it because two of them have that. Three of them have that. But I put Monterey Jack on the rest just because that's what I've been doing, and that's what I guess got used to like eating them. And let's see. I think as long as it's just cheese, doesn't matter. Okay, first things first, gotta take care of some business here, because you know these are certain kind of cheeses. I'll just leave it at that. So let me get these pills out. I think it's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, there's a lot of people who pop lactates. Okay, so I'm gonna do a taste test. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna get a pretty one. I like how I followed the directions this time though. They're not just corn tortillas with the birria inside. Alright. Well. And the only other part is I didn't save enough for the stuff for dip. So I still haven't had that full on experience like my friend was telling me to do, but I'll do it. I just rather get the tortilla thing down. Next time I'll get the broth together. Let me take another bite. I definitely like the tortillas like this better. The beef. It's good. It's about what you can expect from a grocery store. And then let me take oh, you know what? I forgot. I gotta put some of my corn cake in this. Let me do the corn cake too, y'all. Like I said, I did the muffins. So they came out like this. They're okay. I think they'll fit for this. But I like cornbread better. I like that. Just don't mess with my Cristallas honey cornbread. Unless I'm making dressing at Thanksgiving, I don't want this in it. I want just the Jiffy, no flavoring really. This gives it too much to a sweet flavor, which I do like. A sweetness to my dressing, but not to a point like this. Like, you know. So that's my brand for that. But I wanted to try this. I'm glad I did. Let's see. It's good. So, well, I probably wouldn't get it again from Trader Joe's. But look at how much meat they put in this example taco right here. It's like the whole thing of it. For the price, I don't know. I think it's a little too much for the amount you get. But it is half a pound technically. But I just think I got lucky because I looked in them before I got it because it's a slip out thing so you can like see and put back in. But I think I just got spoiled from, you know, my little store right here. And the way they do it and the way it's kind of already seasoned enough, I just add a little bit more for personal. But overall, I'll give Traders just because they got it kind of similar. I just think flavor wise, it doesn't hit the same. It's like it kind of just tastes to me, honestly, just like pot roast. Like honestly, you guys, like pot roast with some crushed tomatoes over it, like whatever they put on it. It just seems like real, just with basic ass recipe right here. But like when you see them making it on Pinterest and all that, it looks like way more involved than how they're making it seem right here. And I think Trader's just exactly what they say on here. You know, it just I guess what I'm trying to say is it doesn't have that home cook or at least Hispanic store deli home cooked taste to it. In my opinion, it's like it's lacking something. It just tastes to me like they, kind of like your basic roast, and then they put maybe some chilies in there or something, to make it like similar to what people are like. But like, I would probably go to like one of those stores or like a place that does those kind of tacos first, before I would get this again. But I think if you're limited and you're in an area that don't have a lot of places like that, like over here, we're just spoiled by those type of places. Like even now near where I work, like there's places in like taco trucks and just places that specialize in this. So it's like there's too many options, And even if I couldn't get to one of those because of distance or whatever, I would just go with my store, first. But I'm glad I tried it. I think Traders has better items. I don't know if this is one of their best to me, but also it's not the most tender to me. It's kind of like it's tender. It's not chewy. It's not rough, but it's not melt in your mouth. That's what I mean. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Glad I tried it though. I think you should check it out for yourself though, because a lot of people do like it in the group. I think it's good. They don't really go into details why they like it though, so that's why I like it more in depth. Like, why do you like it? Not just I like it. It's good because there's a lot of things that are good. This is good, but it's not like would I get it again, or is it better than this, or is it worth the price, or the amount, or this and that. So, alright, you guys, I'm gonna finish some of these though, because I'm hungry, and I'm gonna take my pills and everything. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.